So, well, first of all, as you can see, it is very early morning of October. It is the second year. But the problem is, just off, I think it's north of my place here. Yeah, here it is. I have some ruins, right? These are not normal ruins. So, we're gonna head there with my steel chainmail that I just got finished making. I should probably bring some more bandages with me. But it's absolutely full of just locusts everywhere, and it is horrible. But I bet that there is some kind of cool treasure inside, because usually there is in this game. So I'm gonna ride my elk over there once it's a bit later in the day, and I want to go check it out and see what's in there, because yesterday I almost destroyed most of the locust nest on the bottom floor, I think, but I believe that there is more up on a second floor, and there is a waterway that goes underneath of it, of the ruin, which is also full of locust nests that I need to destroy. But I will hop on my elk once it's a bit later in the morning, and we can head over there and check it out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, hop on this elk, and I'm going to head over there. And there you have it. There's the ruin. I honestly have no idea what it is. It kind of looks like a church maybe, but it is very large. And I just randomly found it when I was wandering out. And it is kind of scary, not gonna lie. Because these locusts, they don't do any damage, but the saw blade, there's saw blades in there. There were some high-level drifters. I don't know what it was. It had like a red face, so I got scared and I ran away pretty much, is what I'm saying. I gotta be ready to run, so... Yeah, there, you can see I came here before trying to kill all these locusts. Yeah, you can see right up there, I can barely just see the top of them, or the bottom of them. There's a bunch of locust nests in that room. And then under that there's locusts. Up top there's locusts. I mean, it is just full of just locusts. And it is absolutely insane. You can see there's only one more locust nest right there I have to destroy, but then I have to go up top and get rid of all those. And then I have to go down there and destroy that one. And then I have to go in that room and get rid of all those, you know what I'm saying? So I guess we're gonna go into this first one and try and mine this one out. I'm just gonna tank these hits, I guess. Let's see if we can't mine it before we get knocked out. Do like no damage to me? It's saw blades and drifters that do. Looks like we have a saw blade here, so I need to kill him. Let me just kill this saw blade, and then I'll go kill the saw blade. There we go. Alright. Let's heal up a little bit. A pizza pie, huh? Alright. Let's head back in. I think that there's a staircase right there that I can go up, but I don't know if I want to destroy those ones first or not. I want to go up and destroy that one. Let's just do it one floor at a time. This is not going to be very nice because it's in the middle of winter, so it's really cold. Oh, we got a drifter too. What the heck? Where did he come from? That's a dangerous one. Hey, right, you see these locusts just raining down from the sky? What the heck? Alright, you gotta kill this drifter. He did a lot of damage to me. Steel chainmail's good, but I should probably upgrade it to a plate, or not plate. What do you call it? Scale. One day, because scale would be a lot more useful. Let's jump over here. Alrighty. So let's those locust nests sorted out. Now we have up there and up there. Well, in there. Hopefully, I probably should go back and bring more bandages. Oh, we got another drifter in there too. Is that like a double-headed one? That would not be good. Okay, I'm just gonna run up here. Holy cow. Okay, this place is infested. Yep, not doing that. Jesus Christ. I don't think I'm ready for this place, even with, like, steel. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I want to harvest this saw blade, though. I've never killed one before. Here, I'm gonna break this snow. Can you not harvest these? Oh. Alright. Well, I guess I'll head back. Here, I can make some more bandages. I don't think I'm ready for this place yet. Even though I'm, like, in the steel age, maybe I should try, you know, maybe I should try making scale mail before I come here. Because I already tried coming here with my, my plate armor. It actually went worse, because it's only meteoric iron, so it didn't have that. It's not a higher level. So I ended up taking more damage with the plate than I did with the chainmail. And I can't heal with plate, so it's like kind of meh. I used it when I went to the archives though, and it went fine. Speaking of the archives, I do need to go back there because I never grabbed all the books or the treasure out of it. I left some in a jar in the library, so I'll have to go back there with my help one day. But my next main problem is, you know, I said I need scale. Well, how am I going to get scale? Because I have no way of making steel right now. I've been on a search for iron for the past, I don't know how long. I have found none. And it sucks because my steel tools are all about half durability except my weapon, my knife. So I really can't do too much mining. And my iron mines, I mean, I found a chunk with, I think it was high amounts of iron, and yet there is nothing. You know, I mean, iron really is very rare in this game. Let's see, let's check it out. Yeah, over here, high magnetite. Look at that, 3%. And I've mined all around this area, and there has been just nothing. I mean, it has been empty. You can see all these little pickaxes are all the different mines I've made. It just feels hopeless at this point that I'll find anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean out my inventory, and then I might give you a tour of the base. Alright, so since I'm already in here, we'll start with this. This is the original building, the first building I built in the town. It's basically my house. You can see I have all my steel making stuff in here. I've done some upgrades over the years. Down here is the old cellar, which is not used anymore, as you can see. My cellar got moved into the tavern. And then in here, this used to be my forge, but now it's like my kind of study. And then back here's the old garden. These blank spots used to be filled with like blueberries and raspberries and stuff like that, or cranberries. And then if we go up here, this is my bedroom. If we go up here one more layer, this is where I used to keep my plate, but my armor stand disappeared. I think I moved it into the castle, but then it disappeared from there, so. We can go into the storage room now. I believe this is the second building I made, possibly. It's just basically literally where I just store all my stuff. You know, I make my leather, my dyes in here. This is where I store like stackable things like planks and bricks. Sometimes I forget to put them in there though. So this is an extra charcoal pit for if this big one ever gets full. This is where I do all my clay firing. Down here is where I do my charcoal. It's currently empty. This is where I did my steel at. This is the tavern. Ignore the crooked beams. I know there's one on the storage room too. Oh, looks like we got a friend in here. I was trying out beams and I ended up putting them on there crooked, and for some reason, there's no collision anywhere, so like I can't see it. I can't destroy it, so those are just probably gonna be there forever. But this is the tavern. Got my fire pit, my logs, my paintings. Ignore the tiny antlers. I'm trying to hunt for some new ones. I gotta wait for January. I got my oven. Get some extra crocks up here. And if we go down here, this is my cellar, my new one. You can see most of this stuff is just rot because I kind of stopped meal making like last in-game year, I think, and I switched over to just making bread and pie because it is a lot better. We got all my grain, and then I have some ale, and then I have some wine up here. Got a few more places to go here. Back up top. So right in here is my forge. Now it doesn't really get used anymore, but this is my pretty much my old forge. There's nothing up here. It's just for decoration. My anvil used to be here, but you'll see where I moved it all here in a second. This used to be my old charcoal pit, but I got lots of memories in this room. And then if we head further down the path, we got the chickies. Still not used to me. I need to get a new rooster one day because I accidentally let the other one free, but that's alright. And then in here is my new forge, I guess you could say. It's two windmills powering two different hammers, just so I make my smithing really fast for like plate. And it is really fast at refining ingots, like just the regular old iron, and then steel. It's really good at that. Here's my farm. This side's usually for grain. This side's for veggies. As you can see, I haven't picked these cabbages yet. Oh, I think these are the cabbages that weren't done yet. I think that these are the cabbages I never picked because they weren't grown. Here's my berries. Which I think all of these just get turned into wine. We'll go out there in a second. Here's my elk, which you just saw. In here is pretty much, I call it the library, I think. Is the name I made for it. It's just where I store my rare stuff. You can see I got both the hats from the Resonance Archives. I have some books I got from the archives as well. I need to get the rest. I think there's a lot more, but it's okay. And if we keep going up this way, we have the castle or the keep. Now, most of the time there's monsters in the bottom here because I haven't really lit it up. I mostly just built this thing for decoration. You can see I got some training dummies. Up here is just kind of my watchtower. I don't really use it, but it's cool. And then if we go down the bottom... Oh, there's actually nothing down here. You see, my armor stands, they used to be over here. It keeps getting pushed around by the, like, the shivers that come down here and stuff. I got my old swords. Yeah, but I used to have another armor rack in here, but it just disappeared, so I don't know where it went. It's alright. Pretty much as everything, we have one last place to go. And it's outside the walls. Just out here, I have my apple tree. Big toe right there. This is where I got all my pink apples from. Now it has, I used to have 3 trees out here, but this is one of 3 that I cut off of another tree. You know how you trim off a limb and then you go plant it? That's what I did for 3 trees, but this is the only one that lived. But it's just been growing up ever since, and I got lots of apples from it, actually. And I didn't realize how long those apples lasted. Because they last for, like, up to, like, over a year, I think. Which is crazy, because, I mean, that means I have fruit year-round. Because I wouldn't have fruit. I would only have fruit during the summer. But now, yeah, you can see I just have fruit. I got my protein, I got my grain, my vegetable, and my fruit, so. Yeah, I mean, everything's going pretty well so far in the world. I mean, I got lots of food, I got good armor. There's nothing to be mad about, except for the fact that I still can't get into that dang ruin. But I think definitely need to make... See, I have some iron in here, but it's not nearly enough. Because, you know, I need, like, a lot of iron, you know, the grind. Because the scale is expensive. You can see it looks cool. But each one of these is 2 ingots. Like, and that's insane. But I think I'm going to go ahead and work these iron blooms, and then I'll get back to you once that's done. Alright, that is the last ingot, and, well, looks like we have some friends outside waiting. And I'll just run over to my house. Hop, hop, hop. Alright, so I guess I'll just go to sleep, and we'll set out on an adventure tomorrow. Okay, so it is the middle of winter, basically now. It's currently oh, hi there. It's currently November, which means it's gonna just consistently keep getting colder. But luckily, I should have the proper clothing for such a cold winter. We'll see about that. It's currently -3 outside. And boy, do I have a long winter ahead of me. So I think I'm gonna head to the iron mines, but I don't know if I'm gonna do any mining in this episode. I might just go look in the mines. And I think I'll set up a camp over there, and then in the next video we can try and get some iron. A lot of rift activity. Alright, so I'm gonna head over there, and I will see you at the mines. Alright, so here we are. This is the first pit of darkness. And let me tell you, this place is just empty. So my next thought is going over here. Sadly, I don't have any ladders because I have no sticks, no planks, you know. Run a little low on resources, huh? But if I go down here, I mean, you'll see the extent that I went to just to try and find this stuff. Look at that. I went in every direction. And if we go down further, more. See, I didn't go very far down here because I was getting tired of mining because I just wasn't getting anything. I mean, it was just nothing. No readings or anything. And here I have all my different markings for all the different tunnels. Tunnel here, here, up here, over here, up here. I mean, I had so many tunnels, and I still have just found nothing. It's kind of crazy how rare iron is in this game. And the first time that I got my iron, like, that kick-started all this steel making, is a giant vein, and I got to it as instantly. As soon as I started mining, I found it. So this has just really been a bummer for me. But I think I'm going to go ahead and hold the mining off until next episode. So I will see you guys then, I guess. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you then. Peace out. Hey everyone, if you find yourself enjoying my simple editing and longer videos, like or sub. It really helps. Have a good day.